Okay, behind me is the Iolani Palace, built in 1882 by King Kalakaua. This is the official residence of King Kalakaua and his successor, Queen Liliuokalani. It's where leading men and women of the Hawaiian Islands met and mingled with distinguished visitors from overseas. The Hawaiian monarchy was established by Kamehameha I in 1796 and lasted until 1893 when it was overthrown in the reign of Queen Liliuokalani and replaced by provisional government and then by the Republic of Hawaii. And this would be the dumbwaiter. Chair. The employees recognize this chair while walking through the Academy Arts Center in Honolulu. It seems to be blue. Kalakaua was born on November 16, 1836. He was fluent in English as well as Hawaiian, and he was also a talented musician. Of the chamberlain. Seriously. They're called water closets. One in each of the 4 bathrooms on the second floor, 4 in the basement are seen here. Specified for the palace had an attached flushing device with the fixture itself enclosed in wooden cabinetry. It wasn't until 1885 that the modern pedestal toilet gained popularity. These are the water closets.
This is 49th birthday.
Let's start our tour, shall we? First, let's protect the floors with these special booties on our feet. The main staircase rises dramatically from the main floor. It was constructed by Hawaiian carpenters of koa wood and kamani and walnut trim. The koa stair treads are the only original flooring in the palace. Some of the banisters had to be replaced from termites that had eaten it. This is the Grand Hall. 10 portraits of past kings and queens of Hawaii hung on the walls of the Grand Hall as they do now. This is the throne room. The king loved to dance, and the balls at Iolani Palace often lasted until wee hours in the morning. There were 2 crowns of solid gold with a Hawaiian taro leaf motif, studded with diamonds, opals, emeralds, rubies, and pearls. I'm not sure I'm saying that correctly. Hina Nui is what she's called in Hawaii. King Kamehameha II. And that's his wife. Kauikealohi. King Kamehameha III. And his wife. This is King Kamehameha V. King Iolani, the last king for Hawaii. One of Hawaii's most beloved kings. The state dining room had a very grand appearance when state dinners were held there. The king and queen, elegant in evening dress and decorations, would be seated in chairs upholstered in soft leather and topped with carved royal crowns. They presided over as many as 40 guests at a number of tables, each lady or gentleman handsomely attired in silken gown and dress uniform and attended by liveried footmen. On informal occasions, the visitor would be ushered into the blue room. Here were held small receptions, casual gatherings, and it was in this room that visitors often assembled before state audiences in the throne room or meals in the dining room. Furnished with chairs, sofas upholstered in blue, the room was dominated by a grand piano. And here's the original grand staircase, up from the second floor going down to the first floor. And this is King Kalakaua's bedroom. The king's library is connected to the king's bedroom and was the center of official business in the palace. Seen on the walls of His Majesty's library today are portraits of British Prime Minister William E. Gladstone and Benjamin Disraeli, and in 1882 lithograph of British House of Commons. They were both restored with the generous grant from the General Telephone and Electronics Foundation and the Hawaiian Telephone Company. Telephones in the palace were installed 5 years after Alexander Graham Bell invented the telephone. The gold or music room is where the royal family gathered for private musicals. In the center of the room is a circular sofa, upholstered in gold mohair satin, similar in general design to the sofa in the throne room, but not so large. Queen Kapiolani's suite was consisted of 3 bedrooms, each with a dressing room, a bathroom, and 2 corners of the building there were attractive sitting rooms. The queen's own bedroom was often used by her sister Po'omaikelani or by young princesses Edward, Jonah, and David Kawananakoa, children of her younger sister Kinuiki Kekaulike. When the young princesses were visiting, the palace rang with happy voices and the thunder of young people racing up and down the center hall and playing hide and seek in the well-furnished rooms. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that little tour. I'm not really good at that type of thing, but living here for 50 years, I've never been here, at least not that I remember. Maybe I came here as a child for a field trip, but I really don't remember, so I don't think I ever did. So I'm glad that I came and I was able to share this experience with you. So, hope you had a good day. Aloha!